to introduce Vue, a layout component that I'm building in React, and that allows you to achieve complex layouts like this one. This is a classic website layout that is completely dynamic, resizable. It has scrollable area, it has masks, whatever it takes to build a modern application, and more than that, it works perfectly on a mobile device like iPhone or a modern Android. Switching to the code, I will use here the Vue component to reproduce a simple layout. A view behaves like a div. I can give it a background, I can give explicit size, I can nest the views one into the other, and I can use a flux attribute to define how much space each row will use. The simplest possible thing to do is to define a fixed amount of pixels for each view. Good. I can also add now a new row. If I want this row to take every other piece of available space, I can just give it 1, and this row will adapt to the available height. A view is normally layout in rows, but I can change this in order to make columns, and I can also add many columns, and the space will be distributed equally among them. I can also nest columns into rows. Good. And I can move rows around, everything will be recomputed. Okay. This is a fixed dimension box. I can change the dimensions the way I want, everything will be adapted. What I can do is to move forward and try to implement a real web view, so something that will take all the space available in the page, and I achieve this with the viewport attribute. Now I have a fully responsive page here. If we take the central column and I want to work a little bit with it, I can give it a border. I can give it a padding. Can give it even a margin. Margin padding will shrink the content into the available space, and this behavior is coherent among all the browsers. Now in this body I have 3 columns, but now I want the main content to occupy 50% of the space, so I can move from fixed amount of pixel to percentage. Let's say 70%, too much, 50%, and I want the column on the left to take 35%. Okay, everything is dynamic and everything is adaptive. Now inside my column, my body, I can of course nest what I call a detached view. A detached view is a view that doesn't inherit the dimensions from the parent view. And I can give it a scrollable behavior, so now this view will behave like a scrollable item. Okay, again I can nest views inside here. It will work on mobile, it works on all the major browsers. There are new things to come, it's still in beta. You can take a look at it on my GitHub page. Thank you for watching, see you!